Here we are backstage with none other than Win Butler from Arcade Fire. G'day, Win.
How you doing?
Really well, thanks. Where are we sitting here, Matt?
We're sitting by the river, Gold Coast River. Don't know which river exactly, but it's a river in the Gold Coast. I'm looking
It
at Win.
appears to. It's definitely a body of water.
Yeah, there are boats.
Win was worried about our defence system for if anyone should try and come up on a boat.
I'm
on a
from
dinghy.
Texas, so I'm used to more barbed wire on the fences, but.
We're okay. We're pretty liberal here in Australia.
I'm loving your shirt, Win. It's got a almost African feel to it.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of African fashion?
I'm a big fan of African music.
Oh, yeah?
I like a lot of African coffee, African chocolate.
Good chocolate.
And you've got a matching that with Win Butler backstage. The big day out is a Houston Rockets NBA cap.
Yeah.
Are
It's
you a
my
fan?
hometown team. I'm from Houston originally.
Yeah, right.
So when I was a teenager were the years they won the championship. Akeem Olajuwon, speaking of Africa.
Oh, hello.
Nigerian.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're from living in Montreal now. Does Montreal have a good basketball team?
Montreal doesn't have a basketball team.
No
but,
basketball team at all.
No, but I mean Toronto does.
Oh yeah.
And New York's
The
pretty
Raptors.
close. The Raptors, yeah, they're a pretty sad franchise.
I always feel terrible for the Raptors because I guess they get summed up. There's an image of their mascot. He's inflated and he falls over. The raptor falls on the ground and
Well,
deflates.
they had Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, and then they both left within a year, and they never recovered.
Do you play a bit of ball?
I play, yeah.
Do you play?
Well, I was surprised by how tall you were actually
Yeah.
when meeting you in person.
Yeah.
What are we packing? 6'4"?
I'm 6'5".
6'5".
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So centre, power forward.
I played center in high school, but I'm more of a 3 now.
Okay.
You've got a lot of people on stage with you. You know, when you're performing, does that make it easy to have off-stage basketball games?
Pickup matches.
It's
Bit of half court.
My guitar tech is my point guard, and we actually met on the court. So
Really?
yeah.
That's
Right.
so cool.
Yeah.
So you're just playing a game, just
We
in
play
the
all
hood.
over the world, actually. I mean, like my brother, the three of us, my brother and Tyler and I have played literally in almost every country.
Okay, favorite court.
Favorite court?
Yeah, one must stick in your mind.
We played in this amazing court in Croatia, and there's like 35 guys that are all between 6'5" and 6'8", waiting to play in a half court.
Yeah. What are we? 3-on-3? 5-on-5?
3-on-3.
Yeah, good.
Even though it's
Street rules.
with like a big mural of all like Petrovic and all the
right.
Serbian and Croatian
Yeah,
greats.
yeah.
And really strange brand of basketball, but very memorable.
Was it like
game.
the movie White Men Can't Jump?
It was a lot more Eastern European. Yeah.
Did you win?
We won, yeah. We won because everyone was really big and skilled, but we were just we were on
You
there
just
for
had
like
the
an hour and a
hustle,
half.
man. You had the hustle.
After every play, they inbound from the baseline, which is kind of strange.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's all inbound plays and rebounding. So.
Well, if Space Jam taught us everything, it's the big guys don't always win. You've got to have heart to
you
win.
gotta have heart. Yeah.
There's actually, I'm looking over here, there's a basketball court.
There is.
There's a basketball ring over there,
Okay.
backstage here next to a Gold Coast Suns. That's our AFL team. That's what
Okay.
the football thing is
Okay.
here. But it's in the way.
I played with Jeff Ament from Pearl Jam the other day.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's
he's a good
very
player.
in Auckland?
In Auckland, yeah.
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 How was his game?
He's good. Yeah.
Was it
Very
just
good.
one-on-one, or did you guys
No, we
play
played 5 on
horse
5.
or something?
Yeah, we
5
played,
on 5?
Yeah.
Arcade Fire versus Pearl Jam?
No, he was on our team.
Okay.
We played against a bunch of locals.
Oh, really? Just
Yeah.
did they realize who they were playing against? Nope. That's so
And then
cool.
Jeff broke someone's nose and he put him on the guest list.
Mate, actually, you want to come to a Pearl Jam concert tonight to make
He's
up
like,
for
really
your broken nose?
sorry I broke your nose, but here's meal tickets and and passes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Was he a Pearl Jam fan?
What's
do we,
that?
do we know if he was a Pearl Jam fan?
He didn't confirm. He might have been in Nirvana. I couldn't tell. No, I think he was born in 1995, to be honest.
Yeah, right. You're in Australia now. We are a long way from Canada, and the temperature discrepancy is mighty high at
Yeah,
the
it's
moment.
high. I think it's 30 below in Montreal today.
Wow.
That's Celsius.
How do you cope,
Huh?
Win? How do you cope?
You stay inside and write songs.
Yeah.
Did you pack your clothing accordingly to the heat?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Texas, so I know
Oh, yeah,
what
you got it all.
I know what it's about.
That's why you got the African.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Very nice. And you enjoying playing the Reflector music on stage? It was such a long process to
Yeah,
go through
it's great.
in the
I mean,
castle.
it was really built to play live, so it's been really. I think the warm-up shows are the funnest shows we've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so great.
But yeah, Auckland was our first kind of proper big show, so we're like kind of mixing in old songs and trying to figure out how they all play together.
Definitely right, like transitioning from one song into the next on
we're
stage.
doing a completely different set tonight than the first show. We're just kind of like trying to throw as much chaos into it as possible so we can...
Yeah, definitely. It seems like a lot of percussion you use lends itself to being able to improvise and be able to fill between the
we
between the
have
songs.
2 Haitian percussionists on this tour that are amazing, and they're just such a joy to have on tour because both of them have toured before, but they've never been to Australia. And,
right.
And, it's just kind of seeing it through their eyes, like they're so excited about everything, so you really feel like a jerk for complaining about tour. You're like, actually, objectively, this is a great life.
Yeah. And how many people are on stage at once at most?
Right now, we're 6, 7, 8, 10. And I think we'll expand to 12 for North American tour. We have 2 saxophone players.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Got to get that on there.
Yeah.
And it's been 5 years since
We're
you
not
last
that
came.
big a band, though. I don't know if you've ever seen Justin Timberlake or any R&B.
Yeah, that's
Right,
a good point.
yeah.
You don't have 30 backup dancers. or
any
anything like that.
R&B group, there's like 4 drummers and one guy playing just like the air triangle kind of.
The rain stick. You turn the rain stick upside down and down it goes.
Or even Snoop. I mean, there's probably like 15 people on stage.
Yeah, geez. Well, I was going to ask, is that your white Cadillac sitting over there parked?
Yeah, I flew it over.
Good.
I flew it over. I had him change the wheel to the other side and flew it over.
Have you hung
It's
with
like Elton John with his grand pianos.
Have you hung with Snoop yet on the tour? Or are you sort of waiting for Adelaide and Perth towards the end?
We haven't hung with them, but we're supposed to play basketball at some point.
Yeah, I was going to say, he, I assume he'd be good on the courts. I don't know why I assume that.
Our wardrobe guy on this tour did like the Dre, Dr. Dre.
Still Drive video clip.
He did the whole tour with Snoop and Dre,
right.
like in the early '90s and stuff. So
I'd have some stories.
yeah,
That'd be great.
it was during the height of the West Coast East Coast feud. So he's like,
Really?
you know what? I maybe
That's
don't want to be shot
dangerous.
at anymore.
Yeah.
Doing wardrobe.
You wouldn't think a wardrobe person would be a dangerous occupation per se, but
It can be. You'd be surprised.
Goodness.
So how does Win from Arcade Fire turn up to a gig? Are you a Cadillac man, or right next to the Cadillac there's a Buck and Bull party hire van? Is that more?
We came on one of these boats with all the with all the red-faced people.
jet skiing up there.
I've been watching a lot of Eastbound and Down. Have you seen that show?
Yeah.
He's got like the jetpack that shoots water out.
Great. Actually, as we're standing here, there was a lady walking past with an Arcade Fire bobblehead.
Yeah.
So they did come along. That was great. That is something we can confirm.
I've never seen that person in my life. I don't know who that is.
Who's carrying? Is she stealing it?
Yes.
Should we run after her and grab it? Excuse me. Win. She's at the gate. Oh well. Before we let you go, we better just say, ask you, your brother Will had a chat to us a bit earlier in the year when Reflector was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He described David Bowie's Musk. He said he smelt fantastic.
Yeah.
In your own words, we've got a good quote from Will about it, but in your own words, could you describe how David Bowie smells?
How he smells?
Yeah.
He's just a very well put together gentleman, you know? I think that your scent is an important part of that package.
What do you smell like?
I don't know, you tell me.
Win has put his wrist up
It's
for
quite
that.
fragrant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that my nose just touched your wrist.
Yeah,
there
it's
as well.
okay.
That was a little bit weird.
Hints of
I don't know.
Cedarwood?
like a wine tasting kind of scenario.
Yeah, there's some forest floor there.
Yeah.
There's some nice.
It's like an earthy
some gooseberry.
Yeah.
earthy bottom.
Yeah, you've taken the best parts of both Texas and Montreal,
Yeah.
and you've added a hint of
Put 'em into
Australia
the
just
scent.
for us. Thanks
Yeah.
for that.
You're
Win
welcome.
Butler from Arcade Fire. Thanks so much for having a chat
Thank
to
you.
Trippy Day.
Yeah, pleasure.